Hey everybody, it's me, Addi. Did you know I wrote a book about how to be brave? Well, here it is. It's called Let's Go Be Brave, author Addi Masten, co-author Leah Masten, also known as my mom. And then if you want to buy a book, you can order it from Amazon if you want to.
So you're going to read the book to everybody today?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wake up, Addi. It is time to get dressed and go to the hospital, said Mommy. I don't want to get up. It is too early, and I want to sleep, I said with a yawn. I'm sorry, Addi, but you have to go to the hospital for your test today, said Mommy as she helped me get dressed. Today is the day I go to the hospital for a test where the doctor takes pictures of my tummy. And they do this in a room I call the sleepy room. I do not like going to the sleepy room because the sleepy room makes me scared. As we were making the long drive to the hospital, I began to feel afraid. I had been to the hospital many times during my cancer journey to get these tests done in the sleepy room, but it never gets any easier. I closed my eyes and thought about happy things as I looked out the car window. And then I said a little prayer to myself. I asked God to be with me throughout the day and to help me be brave. I felt better and calmer. We arrived at the hospital and began making our way to my hospital room. I could feel the butterflies inside my tummy. I'm feeling nervous and scared about going into the sleepy room and to get a needle in my arm. My mommy looked at me and she saw the tears in my eye and knew I was afraid. She took my hand and said, "Don't be afraid, Addi. You can do this because you were so brave. Don't forget that I am right here with you, and God will be with you too." My mommy always knows what to say and make me feel better. I looked up and at her and smiled. Then I wiped my tears, grabbed her hand, and said, "Let's go be brave." Mommy helped me change into my brave gown. The nurse came in my room and had to put a needle in my arm before she could take me to the sleepy room. The doctor puts medicine in the needle and it makes me go to sleep while they are doing the test. That's why I call it the sleepy room. I don't like needles. So we do what we always do when I'm afraid or nervous. We talk about what it means to be brave. Mommy explained that sometimes we have to face scary things, even as kids. That's when we have to remember how to be brave and face our fears with courage. Do you know what it means to be brave? It means that when you feel scared, face danger, or feel pain, that you have the courage to push through your fear and do whatever you are facing anyway. What kind of things have you faced that make you fearful? Are you afraid of the dark, going to the doctor or hospital, flying on a plane, being or feeling alone, standing up to a bully? There are other things that could take our bravery that aren't really dangerous or painful, but still cause us fear and make us nervous, like playing a new sport, performing on stage, or even attending a new school. Even as kids, we sometimes have to do hard things, face hard things. We sometimes have to do hard things, face hard things, and feel hard things. I battled cancer since I was 2 years old, so I had to learn how to be brave through my fears and the difficult things I have faced, but it hasn't been easy. The nurse came in my room and said it was almost time for me to go to the sleeping room for the test, and I was afraid. My mommy saw the tears in my eyes and knew I needed our brave talk. Do you know what a brave talk is? It is when you talk through your fears until you feel your bravery come back. Tell me why you are feeling afraid, Addi asked Mommy. I wiped my tears and said, I'm afraid of what might happen when the doctor gives me the sleeping medicine and that you won't be here when I wake up. Mommy told me that she promised that she would be sitting next to me when I woke up and promised me that nothing bad would happen during the test. I was already feeling braver as we talked. Talking about your fears and expressing your feelings always helps. Then we held hands, closed our eyes, and said a prayer. Mommy prayed and asked God to give me peace and to take away every fear, to protect me, and to make me brave as I went to the sleeping room. Being brave can be hard when you are facing scary things. Remember, I am always here to protect you. The doctors and nurses are your friends, and I will keep you safe during your test. You are braver than you think, so find the courage within yourself to do the hard things you face, said Mommy. Then Mommy told me to think about something that made me happy. Thinking happy thoughts takes your mind off fears. Oh, that's easy, Mommy, I said. It would be a mother-daughter day where you had to say yes to everything I want to do. We laughed and talked about the fun things we would do on my yes day. That would be a fun day and made me smile. It was time for my test to start. The nurse rolled me into the sleeping room, and the doctor began giving me the sleeping medicine. As I drifted off to sleep, I could hear my mommy saying, Addi, you are so brave. I had a dream about going to Candyland and bringing back chocolate donuts and ice cream to my mommy. Just as Mommy promised, I woke up and she was sitting next to my bed, smiling at me. That wasn't bad at all, I thought to myself. You did great, Addi, and you were so brave. I'm very proud of you, Mommy said as she kissed my forehead. The test was over and it was time to go home. Mommy took my hand as we were leaving the hospital and said, I'm going to get you a special surprise for being so brave. What do you want, Addi? I smiled and said, I would like chocolate donuts and ice cream for my surprise party, just like in my dream. I am thankful that I found my bravery, and everything turned out just the way my mommy said it would. Next time you lose your bravery, remember what I did to find my bravery. Then take a deep breath and tell yourself, let's go, be brave. Thank you for reading the book. Thank you for listening to me reading the book to you. I hope you like it. And remember, if you want a book, get it from Amazon. And remember, be kind, be loving, take Jesus with you. Bye, everybody. Mwah.